Hello, yoga friends. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. We are going to do a long, slow, and deep practice, and we're going to dig deep, get tough. We're going to breathe through some poses. I am a little sore from the last time that I taped Namastream, so I'm going to do this. You can do this. We're going to do it together. I did grab a couple blocks, and I did grab a strap. If you'd like to grab those things, go ahead and grab them now. When you're ready, unroll your mat, meet me on top, or excuse me, at the back, and we will start your practice. Maybe you start by putting your big toes together, opening your knees wide and rolling your shoulder blades back and down. Taking a big inhale and exhale. One more time, big inhale and exhale. And when you are ready, let's start to walk your hands out. Place your forehead onto your mat and hold your child's pose. Start to connect with your Ujjayi breath, that nice strong breath that's in through your nose and out through your nose. Gently bring your right arm out to the side. Thread it through, right cheek, right shoulder on the mat, buns up in the air, hold here. Right arm comes back out to meet the left. Then bring your left arm out to the side, thread it through, nice, easy, gentle twist. Left arm comes back out to meet the right. And when you're ready, interlace your fingers. Bend your elbows. Knuckles are pointing up toward the ceiling as you place your hands at the back of your head or the base of your neck. Elbows are splayed wide. Gently release, place your hands back onto your mat. And start to make your way up to all fours. Get yourself lined up, shoulders, elbows, wrists, hips, and knees. And when you're ready, let's start by warming up your hips. Let's jet your hip over to the right. Swing around towards your heels, over to the left, little baby cat. Over to the right, around towards your heels, and over to the left. Little baby cat. This can be a slow movement. This can be a fast movement. Do it at your own pace. It can be a big move, it can be a small move. Let's meet back in a neutral spine and let's switch sides. Jet your hip over to the left. Come on back to a neutral spine. And when you're ready, belly goes soft, gaze goes up, fill your lungs with a cow. And exhale, take a cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Again, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And again, inhale, up, cow. Exhale, blow it all away, take a cat. Come on back to a neutral spine. When you're ready, send your right arm straight out and your left leg back. And you can either hold here, or if you'd like, you can spider it out. You choose. Send it long. And you can either stay here or bend your knee, reach back for your foot, and take a floor dancer. Gently release, send it long. Place your hand onto your mat. When you're ready, swing your left leg over to the right. Place your toes onto your floor as you slide back. Come down to your knee, come down to your foot, flatten your foot, come down to your forearms, then shift your weight over to the right. You should feel this in your hip. I can really feel this in my hip today. Start to come back to the center, come back to all fours. And when you're ready, send your left arm straight out and your right leg back. Again, you can stay here, you can spider it out, you choose. Send it long. Stay here, bend your knee, reach back for your foot, and take a floor dancer. Gently release, send it long. Place your left hand onto your mat. Swing your right leg over to the left. Place your foot down, slide back. Come down to your knee, flatten your foot. Come down to your forearms and then shift over to the left. Come on back to all fours. And when you're ready, set your hands, tuck your toes, try your first down dog on. Gently pedal out your feet while you're here. Shake your booty a little bit if you'd like. If your alignment doesn't feel quite right, bring yourself to a high plank and then back to a down dog if you like that. As you're settling in, open your feet so they're a little bit more than hips width apart. Then shift your hips over to the right as your toes point to the left. Come on back to the center. Toes point to the right as your hips shift to the left. Come on back to the center. Put a little bend in your knees. Shift over to the right as you put a bend in your knees. Sorry about that. Come on back to the center. Shift over to the left as you put a little bend in your knees. Come back to the center. Walk your feet up to meet your hands. At the top of your mat, take a ragdoll. Grab opposite biceps. Gently sway your body side to side. Shake your head, yes, shake your head. No, just relax while you're here. Grab behind your knees or grab for your ankles for a little deeper stretch. Place your hands onto your mat. Heel toe your feet apart just a little bit as you take your right hand to the outside of your left ankle and open to the left. Big twist. hold here, but gently take your left hand, place it at the small of your back as you open through your shoulder blade. Place both of your hands back onto your mat. Then take your left hand, reach for the outside of your right ankle as you open to the left. Right. Take your right hand, place it at the small of your back as you continue to open through your shoulder. Both hands come back down to your mat. Heel toe your feet together. And you can either hold here or gently lift your toes and take a gorilla. In a gorilla, you can have a big knee bend, you can have a little knee bend or no knee bend. You choose. Place your hands onto your mat. Gently start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Taking a big mountain pose, gaze goes straight up towards the ceiling. On your next exhale, bring your arms to your sides, palms are facing out. Continue with your little baby back bend. As you come to a tall spine and gazes forward, bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes, starting with 3 good deep breaths. Take your first big deep breath in through your nose and blow it all away. Take your second big deep breath in through your nose and blow it all away. Take your third and final big deep breath in, blow it all away. Open your eyes but keep your hands at heart center. When you're ready, grounding into your right foot, send your left foot into a tree. Wherever your tree is, hands are going to stay at heart center or open, you choose. Find your balance, find your drishti and hold. On your next exhale, carefully start to send your left leg back. Come into warrior 3. Tip your body forward, hands come down to your mat or your block. Hold your left leg long behind you as you spider your left leg out to the left. Send it long behind you again, hold here, and then once again, spider out to the left. Send it long, hold here as you open to the left and take a half moon pose. Place your left hand back onto your mat. Reach your left leg long behind you. Rise up for a crescent lunge. When you're ready, bring your hands to heart center. Place your left elbow over your right knee. Take a big twist. Place your left hand inside of your right foot. As you open to the right, take a big twist, open to the right. Excellent job. Right hand comes down to meet your left hand. This time, right hand stays as you open to the left. Big twist, open to the left. Gently start to make your way back around for your crescent lunge. And when you're ready, bring your left foot up to meet your right foot, sit back into a chair pose. And take a forward fold. Gently rise back up. Take a mountain pose and hands come back through your face to heart center. When you're ready, finding your balance on your left foot, send your right foot into a tree. On your next exhale, carefully start to send your right leg back as you come into warrior three. Tip your body forward, hands come down to your mat or your block. And when you are ready, spider your right leg up to the right. Send it long, reach it high. And again, spider it out to the right. Send it long, reach it high. This time, left hand stays as you open to the right. Take a half moon pose. My half moon is really, if you have some wall space, I'm just gonna tell you, if you have some wall space and you'd like to do half moon on the wall, go ahead and do that. I need to do the wall today. My hip is really tight. So what you're gonna do, if you're gonna use the wall, make sure that your left shoulder is against the wall. Left big toe is pointing towards your block or just out. And when you're ready, you can gently tip your body forward and then open up. My hip is really tight. I hope that your hips are feeling better than mine right now. Ow. Hold here and breathe. Wherever you're at, gently start to make your way back up as you reach your right foot forward, backward. Come back up for a crescent lunge. Bring your hands to heart center. Place your right elbow over your left knee, take a big twist. And gently open up, mat to ceiling or block to ceiling, hold here, excellent job. Left hand comes down to meet the right hand and open to the right. Gently start to rise back up, come back up for a crescent lunge. And bring your right foot up to meet your left. Sit back into a chair pose, hold here. And take a forward fold. Halfway lift, send it back. Chaturanga, high push up to a low push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg comes up, warrior one. And open to warrior two. When you are ready, take a side angle pose. Whatever that looks like for you, hold here, excellent job. Come on, back up. Warrior two, hold here. We're gonna be here for a little bit, so dig deep, get tough, you got this. And when you're ready, once again, take a side angle. This time, bring your left arm over the top of your head. If this doesn't feel good, keep it straight up or wrap it around your back. Come on, back up. Ooh. Leg on fire, friends, holy cow. One more time, let's take a side angle. Left arm reaches over the top, release your right arm and hold here. Breath in and out. Big breath in and out. One more big breath in, and your next exhale, come back up, warrior two, and hold here. Whew. Windmill your hands to your mat, send it back, chaturanga, excellent job. High push up to a low push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Lift your left leg. Left leg comes up, rise up, warrior one. Holding here and breathing, beautiful job. And open to warrior two. Take a side angle pose. Come back up, warrior two. And again, take a side angle, bringing your right arm over the top of your head, hold here and breathe. Come on back up. And when you're ready, last time here, take a side angle, right arm comes over the top of your head, release your left arm, hold here and breathe. Breath in and out. Big breath in and out. Come on back up, warrior two. And windmill your hands to your mat, send it back, chaturanga, excellent job. High push up to a low push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Lift your right leg again, right leg comes up, rise up, warrior one. And open to warrior two. When you're ready, toes come out, take a star pose. I'm going to grab my strap here. If you need a strap, grab it. We're going to connect or interlace your fingers behind your back. And when you're ready, take a big inhale. On your next exhale, hinge at the hips as your arms come up and around. Hold here. Trying to relax your head, your neck, and your spine. Hold here and breathe. Excellent job. Gently start to rise back up. Take a little break, take a big inhale. And on your next exhale, once again, gently hinge at the hips. Arms come up and around, hold here. Gently release your grip. If you have your strap, just place it at the side of your mat. Place your hands onto your mat. If you'd like to heel toe your feet apart a little bit more, go ahead and do that. And when you're ready, come down to your forearms. Come to tall arms. And when you're ready, walk both of your hands over to your right ankle, keeping your legs straight. Come back to the center, and then walk over to the left, keeping your left leg straight. Come back to the center. One more time, walk over to the right. Come back to the center and walk over to the left. Come back to the center. Once again, come down to your forearms. Just kind of rest here, relax. Come to tall arms. Gently start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Pointing your right toes forward, come back to warrior two. On your next exhale, straighten your right knee. Reach through your fingertips and take a triangle pose. Hold here. Come back up, triangle legs, warrior two arms. Flip your palm and reverse. Come back to warrior two. Couple more good breaths. And windmill your hands to your mat, send it back, chaturanga. Excellent job. High push up to a low push up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Lift your left leg. Left leg comes up, rise up, warrior one. And open to warrior two. Toes come back out, take a star pose. This time place your hands onto your hips. Take a big inhale, little baby back bend. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips, hands slide down your legs, reaching for your ankles, relaxing your head, your neck, and your spine. Excellent job, just hold here. Few good breaths. Place your hands onto your mat. When you're ready, shift your weight over to the right, bending your right knee. Hold here. You can stay on flat feet if you'd like. You can come up on your toes on the right. You can pop your toes up on the left. Do whatever feels best for your body. My legs are pretty sore today, so I'm going to have to do all the things today. Come on back to the center. Shift over to the left. Come back to the center. And again, shift over to the right, bending your right knee, hold here. Come back to the center and shift over to the left, bending your left knee, hold here. Come back to the center. When you're ready, place your right hand on your mat underneath your nose and your chin as you open to the left. Left hand comes back down to meet the right hand and open to the right. Right hand comes back down to your mat, hold here. Couple good breaths. Come to tall arms. Carefully start to roll up one vertebrae at a time as you point your left toes forward. Come back to warrior two. Straighten your left knee, reach through your fingertips, take a triangle pose. Hold here, excellent job. Come back up, keep your triangle legs, warrior charms, gently flip your palm, reverse. Come back to warrior two, hold here, using your Ujjayi breath. Breath in and out. Big breath in and out. On your next exhale, windmill your hands to your mat, send it back, chaturanga. Excellent job, high push-up to a low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and out. Right leg lifts, right leg starts to come up, but come down to your left knee. And let's rise up to a tall spine. So you're on your left knee and your right foot. Taking a couple good breaths here. When you're ready, let's walk your right foot out just a little bit. If you'd like a block, place a block inside of your right foot. And they have you bend your left knee, reach back for your left foot with your right hand as you open up to the left, to the right, excuse me. I am going to slip a block underneath my left knee. This is feeling a little uncomfortable. On your next exhale, gently release. If you've placed your knee on a block as well, scoot the block away. And when you're ready, start to send your right leg long. Heel stays on your mat, toes come up toward the ceiling, giving yourself a hamstring stretch. Flatten your foot, your right foot, give yourself a little break. Lean forward, kind of dropping your pelvis down, stretching out your inner thigh as well, feels really good. And when you're ready, once again, send your right leg long, heel stays on your mat, toes come up toward the ceiling, hold here and breathe. Flatten your right foot, tuck your left toes. Let's rise back up for a crescent lunge. When you're ready, bring your hands to heart center. Carefully tuck your left knee behind your right knee. Come into a dancing Shiva. On your next exhale, place your left foot next to your right foot, rise up, big mountain pose. And on your next exhale, take a forward fold. Halfway lift, send it back, chaturanga. High push up to a low push up. Inhale, up dog. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg. Left leg starts to come up for crescent lunge, but come on down to your right knee. When you're ready, if you like, place a block inside of your left foot. And when you're ready, bend your right knee, reach up for your right foot with your left hand. As you open your chest up into the left, hold here. This knee does not need a block. My other knee definitely needed a block. If you need a block, take a second, please put it there. Hang on to your Ujjayi breath. When you're ready, gently release. Start to send your left leg long. Heel stays on your mat, toes come up toward the ceiling. Hold here, big hamstring stretch. Flatten your left foot, give yourself a little break, lean forward, and again, shift back. When you're ready, flatten your left foot, tuck your right toes, rise back up for a crescent lunge. Bring your hands to heart center, and when you're ready, tuck your right knee behind your left, come into a dancing Shiva. Place your right foot next to your left foot. Rise up, big mountain pose. When you're ready, bringing your hands to heart center, let's come on down for a Hindi squat. Placing your elbows inside of your knees, your hands are in prayer hands and your fingertips are facing towards your chin. When you're ready, gently start to push your palms towards your mat and hold here. And bring your fingertips back up towards your chin. Take a big inhale, exhale once again. Push your palms towards your mat. Should be a good inner thigh stretch for you, unless you're one of those very fortunate people who has super flexible inner thighs, which I'm very envious of. Fingertips come back up, and when you're ready, place your right hand on your mat as you open to the left. Take a little spinal twist. Left hand comes down to meet the right hand and open to the right. Right hand comes back down to your mat. Let's start by coming up on your tippy toes. Placing your hands on your mat, splitting your fingers wide, kind of digging your fingertips into your mat. And you can kind of stay here if you like, kind of rock and roll side to side, or if you like to start to work on a little bit of a crow, kind of put your knees on your triceps. I don't know if I've got this in me today. And you kind of rock and roll here if you've got it in you to sort of start to float. A little bit. Play a little bit here. Wherever you're at when you're ready, place your hands back onto your mat. Bring your legs together. Start to roll up one vertebrae at a time, taking a big mountain pose. Gaze goes straight up towards the ceiling. And bring your hands to heart center. Excellent job. Take a couple good breaths. If you need a little water, grab a little water. If you're a little bit sweaty, go ahead and grab a towel off. I'm going to grab a little bit of water. And when you're ready, finding your balance on your left foot. Excuse me, let's start with your right foot. With your right foot. Bend your left knee. Reach back for your left foot with your left hand. If you would like to hold the static flamingo stretch, you can go ahead and do that. If you would prefer to take a dance, you can go ahead and do that. Listen to your body, see what you need. I personally am going to stay right here. This feels really good on my quad. Gently come to a tall spine and release your pose. When you're ready, let's kind of reconnect. Finding your balance on your left foot. Bend your right knee. Reach back for your right foot with your right hand. And you can stay here in your static flamingo stretch if you like, or even like your left hand could join your right hand, or take a dancer's pose, you choose. Start to make your way back to a tall spine and release your pose. Take a couple good breaths here. Excellent job. When you're ready, take a forward fold. Hands come down to your mat, walk back and take a plank pose. Engage your core, tuck your hips, hold here. Slowly come down to your belly. Place your right face cheek on your mat, arms at your sides, palms are up. Let's take a couple good breaths in belly asana. Just rest. Let your body melt into your mat. Gently switch your cheek. Flip your palms down. When you're ready, inhale up and take Superwoman pose. Lift your arms, lift your legs, lift your chest. Everything lifts, hold here. And exhale down. And again, inhale up, Superman pose, hold here and breathe. And gently exhale all the way down. When you're ready, let's make a big X with your body. Open your legs wide, open your arms wide, and then when you're ready, start to push your hands back. Just lifting your chest. And once you get here, think about softening your belly, letting your pelvis kind of fall into your mat, I guess I would say. That'll really give your low back a really good stretch. If your low back is as tight as mine, my whole body, I don't know what's going on. If it's the weather, I can tell you today must be the 15th maybe of April. So it has been cool, kind of cool and rainy for the last 3 days. And my poor body, it's definitely taking a toll on my body. Come all the way down, give yourself a little break. Take a big inhale. And again, exhale. Come on up and hold. And gently exhale all the way down. Start to bring your legs together. Tops of your feet are on the floor of your mat, depending how tall you are. Stack your hands one on top of the other, placing your chin, your cheek, your forehead on top of your top hand. Give yourself a little rest here. When you're ready, you can either take a cobra or sphinx pose. Inhale up and hold. Gently tuck your chin, come down one vertebrae at a time. Release your pose. And when you're ready, let's flip over to your back. Bringing your knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze, gently rock and roll side to side. Spine gets a little massage while you're here. And when you're ready, place your feet onto your mat. And gently lift your hips up and take a bridge pose. Hold here and breathe. And gently come all the way down. And again, inhale up, take a bridge pose and hold. And when you're ready, gently exhale all the way down. Your last back opener is going to be completely up to you. If you would like a fish or minnow, please make sure before you put yourself in, you can get yourself back out of it. If you'd like supported bridge, grab a block. If you want to hold the bridge, you can. I'm going to take supported bridge. So wherever you're at, let's go ahead and take that pose now and hold here. Gently release your block or your blocks, depending on where you're at. And take Supta Baddha Konasana. Place the soles of your feet together. One hand, your heart on your belly, just relax, keep all that energy in for yourself. Bring your knees into your chest. Gently rock and roll side to side. Spine gets a little massage while you're here. And when you're ready, place your feet onto your mat. Walk your heels close to your body. Bring your arms out to a T. Let your legs fall over to the right as your gaze goes over to the left. Any little assist you can give your body, go ahead and do that. I'm going to actually grab for the outside of my left knee and bring my left arm over the top of my head. Feels really good on my entire side of my left side of my body. Come on back to the center. Place your feet back onto your mat. Walk your heels close to your buns again. Arms are back out to a T. And let your legs fall over to the left as your gaze goes over to the right. Come back to the center. Gently rock and roll side to side. Give your spine a little massage. You're gonna feel like a happy baby. Take a happy baby. And when you're ready, send your legs straight out. Open your legs, arms at your sides, palms are up. Let's take Shavasana. Just rest. Continue to hold your Shavasana position. Just rest. Keeping your eyes closed. Give your fingers and toes a little wiggle. Bring your knees into your chest and give them a big squeeze. Roll to your right side and make your way to a comfortable seated position, keeping your hands at heart center and your eyes closed. Ending our practice the same way we started, with 3 good deep breaths. Take your first big deep breath in through your nose and blow it all away. Take your second big deep breath in through your nose and blow it all away. Take your third and final big deep breath in. Blow it all away. We bow forward and together say, and namaste. Thank you so much. I hope that's what you needed, because it's kind of what I needed. I'm just kind of sharing a little bit of love with you today. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. The team appreciates you. And I look forward to seeing you next time. See you later. Thank you.